There's something about Westerns, man, when they're all just throwing smoke like Yosemite Sam style, just bah, bah, bah. It's a specifically Western type of gratification that I get from it. And it's entertaining. This movie gave me that. The Magnificent Seven. When they're seven, they're magnificent. When they're eight, they're hateful. The West. So Magnificent Seven is a remake of Magnificent Seven. This one's directed by Antoine Fuqua. He's director of Training Days, director of Olympus Has Fallen. King Arthur, the director's cut. I'm not gonna blame him for the theatrical one because it was balls. There's a whole story behind it. Anyhow. Basically, the plot of this movie is it's Western 101. You've seen the plot of this movie 100 times before. It's what Westerns are built off of, really. It's the brick and mortar of the Wild West movies. There's a town full of nice folks, and this asshole and his army kind of take hold of the town. They hold the town and the people in it under their boot heel. Basically, living there has become a living hell, so a couple of these people find Denzel Washington. They're like, hey, you want to help us with our town situation? Here's some money. So Denzel goes on recruiting a crew of 6 other folks. That makes 7, so now we have the Magnificent Seven. And yeah, they're gonna go there and try to liberate the town. This is Western Plot 101. Clint Eastwood has been in a movie with that plot a few times. An episode of Firefly had the plot of the Magnificent Seven. It really did. You remember that one? The House of Companions that go there to hell. That's the Magnificent Seven. And I gotta say, this movie's damn entertaining. Everyone in the movie did fine for their part, but the standouts are Denzel Washington and Chris Pratt. They're the two that are the flagship characters for this movie. It's good to see Ethan Hawke back. It's good to see Ethan Hawke and Denzel on screen together in an Antoine Fuqua movie. It takes me back to Training Day, and then I realized that was about 15 years ago. Then I feel old as shit. It feels too soon to get nostalgic about it, but no, it's not. It just came out 15 years ago. That's a long time. The rest of the characters did fine for their part because they are cannon fodder for the fight to come. Some got more development than others. Some got the short end of the stick. There is a dude in this movie, I know him as the Mexican dude because that's all the movie established that he was. It shouldn't have been that way, but it was. When you have a crew of 7 people, but you need to set up the conflict of the town, then the recruiting process, some people get left in the dust. However, if you've come here for some Wild West badassery, this movie has it. There's actually a short fight, not too far into the movie, but damn it, these guys kick ass. You sit up, you're like, all right, far be it from me to hold you to a promise that you probably didn't make, but I'm taking this as a promise of things to come. And if this is a promise, yeah. Let's do it. And it is a promise because the shootouts in this movie are great. There's only a couple of them, but when they happen, they happen. A Wild West shootout is just like I said in the beginning, it's a specifically Wild West thing. You can't get it anywhere else. You cannot have that feeling of the Wild West in space. You can, but it's still, it happens on the dirty ass planets that are the Wild West for all intents and purposes. And this movie really made me reflect on the Wild West movies that I like because Wild West movies now are few and far between. What I do know is, in summary, the Hateful Eight. Oh yeah, those numbers. What I do know is, in summary, The Magnificent Seven isn't breaking new ground. In fact, it's a movie with a plot you've seen 50 years ago and you've seen 5 years ago. It's simple stuff with a lot of badassery, a couple great characters, a couple more good characters. Some characters get left in the back burner. But I came here for a movie that was like, all right, remind me why I love Tombstone. And here we are. Oh shit, Tombstone, that's another one. Assholes take control of a town. Good guys come in to... Dude! In the end, this movie jacked me up. I was entertained as hell. I walked out of this movie theater charged up. I will say The Magnificent Seven is worth watching and worth buying on Blu-ray. Put it with the other Westerns with the same plot. But fuck, this movie does it in stylish fashion. Alright guys, The Magnificent Seven. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite and least favorite Westerns of all time? Whatever they are, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.